wonderful time of the year, December. So this is actually me from the future, and there's gonna be some me from the past because I was planning on doing weekly vlogs for December, and it's already Monday the 9th, and I just don't have enough footage from last week, and so this one's gonna be a week 1 and 2 of December. So all of the snowathon, it's gonna be all in one vlog, and then I'm gonna do it weekly because I don't have enough footage because I barely read. Yeah, so enjoy the vlog. As you might know about the video I just posted, I have like a bazillion books to read because it's the season of readathons. It's gonna be great, and I have like million books to read, so I decided to start none of them and just go with Wicked King. I'm reading this one. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because of a secret video. Probably not really secret, I already talked about it. Yeah, I'm doing a read of this, but I also started Sadie, which I'm really enjoying so much right now. I'm listening to it on audiobook, and I am chapter 8, and it's really good so far. I actually enjoy the podcast part the most. So I'm gonna text you later. Bye. 3 of December. I did an update yesterday. I know, I'm the worst. I promise after this week it's gonna be much more exciting. We're actually gonna get maybe some exterior shots, not just in my house. That's glorious. Third day, I have finished a book that's not even on my TBR, so let's just skip that. I am probably about 70% for Sadie. I have really been enjoying it. I think the audiobook is just amazing. Like, I love the podcast bits of it. Podcast is really what makes it, because it makes it really real, and there's this sense of foreboding, which I just think is super interesting. One thing I have to complain, which is not really a complaint, is just actress for Sadie sounds much older than 19, which kind of takes me out of the story, because I'm like, she doesn't sound like a kid, but she kind of is. I mean, she's 19. But she has really like middle-aged woman voice, which a little bit takes me out of the story, but I've been really enjoying it. I feel like it touches upon a lot of important issues. It's kind of heartbreaking to listen to it. It's really addicting, the podcasting parts, but when she's talking about, and we're going through the experiences of abuse, and there's a lot of warnings in here. Just be careful, like murder, sexual abuse, pedophilia, you know, anything like touchy, probably there. But it's really important story, and my character has a stutter, which is really emphasized when you actually listen to the audiobook, and you can really hear her struggles of getting the words out, how intimidating it is, how stressful it is, and I just think it's really heartbreaking. It really breaks my heart to listen to it, but honestly, I don't have to live with it, so I don't even know how bad it is, but it's really interesting. I'm really enjoying it. I would highly recommend it. I am almost done with it, and I'm very excited about that. So actually, I'm gonna be running some sprints today for season-a-thon, and I'm super excited about it. I'm thinking, what now? Maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm gonna be reading Queer, a graphic history. So it's a graphic novel, and I guess it's kind of like non-fiction, maybe fiction. It's just like a whole guide about different sexualities, LGBTQ plus stuff, and I just think it's gonna be really interesting. So I'm gonna dive in. We have 15 minutes. Let's go! A lot about theories, and it's about like queer theory, but there's not one queer theory, there's a lot of queer theories, and they're talking about experiments that were conducted to kind of understand the sexuality and like the act of it and how people respond to the act of it. And it's just really interesting because there's not really like a disengaged way to test it, so it's very like, you know, but it's not something you can test so easily, so it's very funny to see how they do it. You know, it's just interesting, you know, you can't really test it without the act, so that makes it very funny to see. Maybe not funny, but it's just weird, I don't know. that's time!
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. Sing a love song while we stroll along, walking in a winter wonderland.
Now that the first week of December is over, we can do a little bit of a catch up. So first of all, I failed miserably because although I'm reading most of the books that I was planning to read, and I'm not doing too badly because I've finished 3 books, I failed "'Tis the Season of Fun." Book Junkie Trials, I've read 1 book for, so you know, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's a bit sad, but honestly, that first week of December is so busy, there's no way I could have done anything. But now I am ready, and I'm so happy that Snowathon, we decided to make it 2 weeks, because otherwise I would have failed that as well. But now, actually, we're doing pretty well. So let's go through the books that I did finish. So firstly, I finished Sadie. Really good book. Like I said in my vlog, I was really enjoying it. Just got better, and the ending broke my heart, but it was really open-ended as well. I don't hate the fact that it was open-ended. I'm glad that I think it's a happy ending. It really should be an audiobook because the podcast elements just work so well, and it was brilliant. And then I also finished Queer: A Graphic History, so I finished that literally today. It was really good. It's a graphic novel telling about queer theory, basically, so it's non-fiction, so it summarizes all queer theory findings up to date, but there was a lot of ground to cover. That's why, although it mentioned all the theories, it was really surface level, and it really just mentioned it on 1 page, and 1 page had like this much text. I feel like a lot of things I already knew, but some things I didn't. I think good for people new to queer theory, maybe not knowing much. I feel like I knew a lot of that stuff, but I didn't know the theory behind it. 3 out of 5. Oh, Sadie was like 4 out of 5. I also finished Beneath the Sugar Sky, which is like 3rd book, I believe, in the Wayward Children series, or maybe 4th, I don't know. It was good. I listened to an audiobook. It was cuter this way. I was never super in love with this series, but I just think there's something really cool, and it's really cool to explore these different things. It was a really fun, quick read. So yeah, all those books I really enjoyed. I'm looking forward to reading more. Next week, I started an audiobook, which is The Heretics Anonymous. It's been a book that I've been meaning to read for ages now, and I'm really enjoying it so far, although I'm like barely into it. So now let's move on to some unboxing. What? My first ever unboxing that I've been waiting to do for a couple days now, but I never had time to actually put the camera on. So, since I'm gonna be traveling, I decided to get myself a book sleeve. So this is the book sleeve. I decided to get a book sleeve because I feel like my books get damaged a lot when I carry them around, and I just really don't want to damage them. I got it from Etsy, and it seems to be really well made, and my book's gonna definitely fit in it, and I'm really happy, and I like it. It's pretty, so weird, and if I use it a lot, I'm gonna get some other ones. So Book Depository had a sale. New bookmarks, and the book is The Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jameson. So I have the 2 other books of this series. I got them both in a charity shop, and they were actually there at the same time. We heard a lot of good things, so I decided to buy this book because it was on sale and it was really cheap. Let's see how this does with the book. Perfect fit. On to number 2 on our list. This is something I've been hearing everyone be in love with, and I'm so excited. Oh, it's so The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. How beautiful is this? It's also enormous. So I thought about going... Oh, that's so cool. I thought only the special editions had that. So I thought about going for the special edition from Waterstones, but it's like £1 cheaper on Amazon. But that's not what I got. I actually really like this cover, so I decided to just go for it. And I didn't think the sprayed edges would be in this cover as well, but apparently all covers have it. This is brilliant. Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. I haven't read The Night Circus, but I've heard so many great things about this from a lot of my friends. Everyone seems to be loving this, so I'm just really ready. And the one reason why I really wanted it, it was the bee. It looks just like Manchester bee, so the Manchester official like emblem or whatever you want to call it is a bee, and it's everywhere. It's like all over the city. It's on trash cans, it's on buildings, it's graffiti everywhere. So it's just amazing. I know this probably has nothing to do with Manchester, but it just makes me warm to look at it, and it's beautiful. And like I said, sprayed edges are wonderful, and also what, so beautiful. Wow. And I'm sorry, I heard someone say, I think Thoughts on Foams, that the American edition is prettier. Nope, this edition is beautiful. So pretty. And the last one is amazing because it's the best find ever, and this is smiling because I'm smiling because this was such a good find. First, I'll tell you the price, okay? The price was £8. For you Americans, I don't know, but probably about $10, okay? Oh my god! It's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm so excited. This is like I can say, oh, it's orange. I don't even like orange, but this is amazing. Oh my god. It's, oh no, why? Why? I don't want to see that.
So beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, this kind of looks scary, no? I'm so happy right now. Okay, these are a bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
I just really want to have the illustrated edition. I knew I was gonna start collecting them, probably not this year because this year I was buying all the UK cover editions, but £8, normally it's £30, so the sale was insane. Do you need another Harry Potter? Well, this is my third edition, so yeah, I do, okay? These are all the books that are in this haul, and yay, so great, okay. Hello from my childhood bedroom. So I'm back home and it's super nice, and it's my first day back, and I've been reading quite a lot. I am 340 pages into One Day in December, so I am almost done actually with this, so it's been really good. I'm enjoying it. I must say there was a period where I really wasn't digging the romance very much because it's all about like second chances and they keep missing each other. Jack is the main guy, and he was a bit of a prick. Something happened, but even before that he wasn't great. Like, I didn't really like him, and I thought that the guy that the main character was seeing at the time is much better. I still really like him, and I kind of wish they went with that more. It's really heartbreaking for those romances that don't go as planned, but at the same time I'm just like, move on with your life, you know, he ain't that great. But one true romance that I love is Laurie and Sarah, Laurie's the main character and Sarah's her best friend, and honestly that's a friendship to aspire to be. It's amazing. That's my favorite part. Kind of wish they'd just be like, whatever the guys, we're just gonna be together now and love each other and just gonna have an amazing friendship and stay together forever. So that's how that's going, but I'm really enjoying it. I feel like it's more like slice, like a really big chunk of life kind of thing, because it's not really a slice. It started in 2008 and now it's 2015, so it's a very long period of time, but at the same time we only see about 4 months, 5-6 days in each year, so it really flows by fast and it kind of doesn't feel like it. I like it as a story of like a life, of growing up, of finding your way. I'm not sure I love it as a romance. And I also started Heretics Anonymous on Script, and I'm really enjoying it. And this follows the story of Michael, I believe. He's a boy in high school and he moves a lot because of his dad's job and they just moved to the new city. He now is enrolled into a Catholic school, but he himself is atheist. In this Catholic school they have this club, it's kind of like underground club called Heretics Anonymous. So it's just a group of people who maybe don't agree with the school's policy 100% and they feel different, so they create a club where they can come and talk together about what the school is, and they kind of try to change the school a little bit. I first heard of this from Emma's books and she really highly recommended it, and she said it was a really good story, and I really like those stories where it's kind of a clash of ideas, ideologies, religions, you know. I just think it's really interesting to have that conversation, and it's definitely been quite interesting so far. I really wish they went a little bit more into like the philosophical debates and where everyone's coming from. They are, but maybe not so heavily now, but I can see it progressing like that because I'm only 30% in, so I still have quite a lot left. Yeah, that's the update for now. I'm just gonna keep reading One Day in December. Hopefully I'll finish it soon.
Nights are getting shorter now, hot chocolate fills the air and Christmas cheer does too. Picking out your Christmas tree so loudly, the joy this time it brings to
Well, hello, it is December the 15th, so last day of Snowathon. I had so much fun hosting it, participating. It's been such a great adventure. Thank you so much to my fellow hosts for doing this with me. I cannot wait to do it again next year. I am super grateful. So yeah, again, thank you so much. It's been so much fun. If you participated, thank you. Let me know in the comments, how did you do? Did you do all the prompts? Which path were you taking? Is that what we're calling it? Which path did you take? And you know, if you want to message us privately or whatever on Snow on Twitter, or private message me, tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, and we're welcome to feedback. But yeah, let's see how I did. So as of December 15th, I have read 5 books and I'm 81% through with The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman, or Northern Lights, how it is known in the UK. So, which is brilliant because I think I can finish that easily today. There's only like an hour left. I've been reading that and then watching bits of the BBC show. So I'm on episode 2 right now and it's really good. I'm enjoying it. They made some changes, but really interesting. I heard that it spoils you a little bit for the second book. I knew that going in, so I'm ready. I was ready to take the plunge, chance, whatever. I was ready for it. So like I said, 5 books I finished, and that is Wicked King, which I gave 4 out of 5, but it's kind of a separate thing. I also read Sadie, 4 out of 5. Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shannon Maguire, which was 3 out of 5. Queer, A Graphic History by Meg John Barker, which was also 3 out of 5. And then One Day in December by Josie Silver, which is also 3 out of 5. And I'm thinking for The Golden Compass, 3 to 4 stars, I'm not sure yet. Once I finish Golden Compass, I would have completed. So Snowathon for the holiday prompts, I have completed almost all of them except for the Make Some Holiday Treats, a book that is especially sweet. And then for the wintry path, if I finish Golden Compass, I would have read all the prompts except for the Hate to Love trope. So I think I did really well. I'm hoping to get to all the books that I plan on reading, just maybe a little bit behind the time. But yeah, then Book Junkie Trials. I have actually completed all the books, but the Golden Compass I only finished now, so I am technically behind schedule. This season I've finished 1 book. Thank you so much for watching the first and second week vlog for December. I'm so happy to be doing Vlogmas, even though I'm failing. I'm just gonna have 3 videos while everyone's having like a bazillion, but it's okay. And yeah, thank you so much. I hope you had a very pleasant first 2 weeks of Christmas, and now that we're getting closer to Christmas, I'm so excited. And I hope you enjoyed. I really hope you joined Snowathon. If not, don't worry, we'll be there next year, so you can join then. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!